Hey, welcome to another episode of the Post Up. And I'm joined by Umenzi Notibos. What's happening, gents?
What's good?
Yeah.
I know,
What's up, bro?
easy, gents, easy. It feels like it's a Thursday today. I'm not too sure if you
It's
guys
got
like,
you got that new Wi-Fi, new apartment, new Wi-Fi.
yeah, no doubt. Is it
Crispy,
working
crispy,
fine?
clean.
Am I
It's
crispy
working
clean? You know?
perfect, bro.
Yeah. I no stress, gents. I know. Of course, in today's topic, I've been talking to you guys on WhatsApp about the various trades that have occurred. I'm not too sure if you guys actually went in deep and researched on your own as to
Mm,
what went down between the Pelicans and um, Portland Trail Blazers. But of course, to see Jim McCallum, who
mm.
is like he is like pretty much the most interesting trade right now between those two teams. Like, I just wanted to ask you guys, I wanted us to discuss the winners and the losers in the trade between, of course, the Pelicans and Portland. Um, I'll start with you, Tabo, because I see Ipswani, you showing a lot of emotion, but who do you think is the winner and who do you think is the loser and why you say so?
Honestly speaking, like I didn't see it coming. I
Yeah.
thought Dame was the one on the chopping block, and I
Mm.
thought, but otherwise the winners are obviously going to be the Pelicans. I think Ingram is playing well right now. CJ is still averaging above 20 points.
Yes.
So I really believe that definitely the Pelicans are winning. But I also understand that it looks like Portland are looking to tank and get a top pick
Yes.
because they know now it's the season is basically over for them.
Yeah, no doubt,
Yeah.
bro. It is. It's pretty much over. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs.
No,
I mean, it's
zero
lit.
chance, bro.
Zero chance, bro. Like, especially in the Western Conference, like the Western Conference, man, teams that we expect to perform are not really performing at the highest level, including your whack ass team, the Lakers, Tabo. But yeah, Menzu and that.
Yeah, I agree with Tabo, man. Pelicans took a W.
Yeah.
Blazers took an L, but I think the Blazers are gonna blow it up. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Because who did Blazers get for McCallum? Josh Hart and who else?
A
Yeah,
couple of picks
yeah. Let me
and
A
just
some
couple of picks.
yeah.
some players.
Yeah, so it just sounds like a restart from the Blazers. So I think Dame is next, obviously, but it's gonna take a village. They're gonna demand a village to get whoever gets Dame is gonna lose a lot.
Yeah.
Because he's yeah. But I do think I agree with Tabo. They're tanking. It just seems like that's what they're gonna do. They tried. I mean, they did. The Blazers tried, man. They even got close, but they just couldn't cut it, man. And I think it's just like it's time to let go and try again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about time.
yeah, no, it is about time because I feel like it's been a sinking ship. Like,
Yeah.
yes, they've reached the conference finals, if I'm not mistaken. They have, nah. Didn't they lose
Yeah.
to
No. I think
they've
they
never
lost in the
Semis.
semis. I think they lost in the
semis,
second.
Okay.
man.
Yeah, they've
He's, a,
only gone
he
Yeah.
to the
really
first
has
round.
never played he's like, oh my goodness, he's never played a conference
Shame, man.
final.
And Dame really, hey man, we have to give it to Dame. The man really tried, eh? The man tried, bro. Like
Yeah,
he
He
answers,
gave it his
he
all,
answers,
man.
he answers back. He's got a good attitude. He
yeah.
just did so much for that franchise. You can't knock him for leaving, honestly.
Bruh. It
Nah,
hurts. It
no,
hurts me. I just never saw that separation ever coming.
Ish, dog,
Very
it's
soon. I'm
heartbreaking.
very disappointed too. And no offense in Portland, but
yeah.
but man, it is what it is, bro. It's sad to know that Dame
Mhm.
is never gonna play or not gonna play with CJ anytime soon. But it
Yeah.
gives him a
Dude.
chance to shine, though. CJ himself, you know.
Yeah.
He's
Mhm.
very consistent, especially for Pelicans. They need a consistent player. We spoke
Yeah.
about Brandon Ingram all the time, where
Yeah.
he has his high games. Look, at least with him and with Valanciunas in
Valanciunas.
as
Mhm.
big. If Zion decides, maybe this will bring back Zion and encourage him to come back because Dame is a star, bro. Dame is
Yeah.
he's an all-star. Let's not lie, he's an all-star. But now it's gonna be his time to shine.
Yeah, you meant CJ, bro, not Dame.
Yeah,
CJ.
CJ's. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I was just
I get
making
you.
sure that you're talking about CJ. Yeah, man. And yeah, and with the, of course, Portland, them tanking, I don't think that there's much we can add on their situation because, like, it's just gonna take. They just need to start again and then rebuild again. I mean, all teams go through that phase. I mean, eventually, even with Golden State, yes, right now they're on fire, but Father
Yeah.
Time, bro, when Father Time says, "Okay, it's time up," you guys to start again, unfortunately, and just rebuild. And of course, it's just unfortunate that they didn't achieve anything. Pretty much, like they really
Yeah.
had, besides
What what
them. Yeah,
what
what I
hurts
meant.
is that Dame was like a great hope for a championship, and it's gonna be hard to find another Dame. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if he does leave, it's not gonna be easy. I mean, getting a high draft pick always is a good thing. It can work in your favor, like about Ja and all that. But getting
yeah.
another Dame is just, man, it's a big one. It's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet Dame Bella is generational, in my opinion. I mean, he's,
Yeah,
he's a
he's had
rare.
moments, man. Like,
Yeah, he's had so many memorable moments. He just needs
Yeah.
that chip, just to
A lot of
solidify it.
memories. Yeah, definitely a lot of memories.
Yeah, no, big time. I mean, yeah, and then of course, let's move on to the next team. In teams rather, Indiana Pacers, Sacramento Kings, them trading. I spoke to James this morning. I also spoke to you, Tabo, this morning, and James was like, the Indiana Pacers won in this trade. Them acquiring Tyrese, acquiring
buddy.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
To him, he really rates those players extremely highly. But of course, Tristan Kardashian, him also being moved over is okay. For me, I really don't rate that guy. I mean, at the Celtics, he really didn't do anything for my team per se. But like, do you guys agree with James, him saying that the Indiana Pacers won in this trade? Start with you, Menzi.
I'm more with the Kings because I just rate Sabonis. And Sabonis and Fox, I don't know, man. It sounds like a vibe. I don't know. It could work.
Pick and roll.
Because I mean, there's something there. Because who was Fox's second sidekick? Was it Buddy? Like, who was Fox's sidekick at Sacramento?
It was the kid they traded, that Herbert.
Yeah.
No, Talis Halliburton, right?
Halliburton.
Yeah. So cool. So I just think Sacramento, just by maybe an inch, took a better W than Pacers. I just feel like I could be biased because I think Sabonis is dope. Like I mess with them a lot, and I think it could work between the two of them. I don't know.
Yeah. You, Tabo.
This one is difficult. No, like I thought about it for a while, and I think I'm with James in this one. I rate Buddy Hate. Especially he was coming off the bench.
Buddy's dope, yeah.
Yeah, he was coming off the bench and he was averaging above 20. And this kid, he's this Hillibert kid. He's quite a good defensive kid. He's good on the 3-ball too. So especially after losing or trading Levert, we need to remember that Pacers are still trying to trade for Turner. So they can easily get someone, a smaller forward, and move Tristan Thompson to the center for now for the rest of the season. For them, they're just avoiding the whole rebuild. I get what the Pacers are doing. They're avoiding the whole rebuild, and I always speak, experience always plays a huge role. So I really always, I'll take the Pacers any day over the Kings.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, true, James, true. I'm with James.
You with James. For a change, you guys agree.
Wow. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, because I did tell him that we're gonna discuss this on the show. It's just, of course, on his end, he's got other things to do on his end. But yeah, even with me, like, to be honest with you, on my end, I'm 50-50. Of course, body shooter of note. I think Tyrese has a high ceiling, bro. I see a gem in him, man. He there's that stardust with him,
Yeah.
It's yeah. I won't say he's on the levels of your Ja Morant, but like he's someone who could surprise us, like Levine, for instance. Like Levine came out of nowhere. We never knew that Levine is actually capable of shooting the three. We've always known him as a dunker. Then all of a sudden he moves to Chicago, he becomes a beast out of nowhere. So I feel like Tyrese as well has that bit of stardust, and he could surprise us and just become like an all-star overnight, just like how Levine became an all-star overnight. So there is a lot of potential there. But I'm interested to see how Fox as well as Sabonis are gonna play. I wanna see if they will complement each other very well. I mean, Sabonis is an all-rounder. He's just he's like your typical European big. He can do pretty much almost everything. He can shoot the three, can mid-range, he can defend, he's a playmaker at the same time, he can do a lot of things all at once. I just want to see if that will help both players elevate their games, because at the end of the day, they need to complement each other, and yeah, man. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the fence on this one, Thomas, Thomas from the Bible. Before I actually make
I think Tristan Thompson, they'll probably trade him.
Yeah,
hey,
he's
They'll
definitely
probably trade him, or they'll just leave him for the rest of the season to play off his contract. Because on top of that, he has a big contract, guys. Let's not even lie. I think he signed like a 2-year contract. He's getting
really
unnecessary money. Tristan Thompson so let him play out the season. They pay him off, and then after that, Tristan Thompson's to be going to Europe now. One of those guys.
Well, so you guys
China.
Right? German or something like that. Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, guys, how old is Tristan, guys? Like, for him to be done so early, dog. Isn't he the same age as us, man? 91, no Tristan, dog. So
that's crazy. He's young, bro.
He's young, bro. He's still young.
But I don't know. I don't rate him anymore. I don't rate him like when he was in the Cavs championship winning team. That was a different Tristan Thompson. And that was like ages. But he was young. He was a child back then. But yeah, I don't rate him.
LeBron factor.
It's the
LeBron factor.
That's it. What happened to LeBron? You're paying the Tristan Thompson. And LeBron was the one who got him that big contract in the first place.
Yeah.
For winning the championship and doing that well, like you said. The moment, I think Tristan Thompson had 3 good years, and then he was done.
Yeah, no, that's true, bro. Like, I just feel like he moved away from basketball and focused on other things than focusing on ball, because at the end of the day, when you look at all these superstars, they really locked in basketball. That's what they prioritize first. Yes, it's okay for you to diversify and invest in other things, but if manje you are in the media for the wrong things over and over and over again, then clearly you're not being serious about your craft. And I for one, it's sad. I really don't like seeing people digress in anything that they do, right? But like right now, it looks very bleak. Thompson is not a player that you'd want at your team. No one is gonna be like, hey, the Lakers at that will go in for him, But yeah, it's like it's interesting times, guys. But you guys, trade deadline ends. Is it Friday? Because Tina, we are ahead of the United States.
3 p.m. in America.
Yeah. It's 3 p.m. in America and on Thursday, right? But I'm sure that's Friday on our end. Friday morning. So for me, do you guys think there will be any other surprise trades during this period? I did send you guys that list of
I mean they could drop the bomb on Harden, but it seems like Nets want to keep Harden. Simmons, I don't know what's going on with Simmons, bro. I actually don't. I think there's
the bomb right there. Personally, I believe Simmons is going to be the bomb, dude. It's going to be a rash decision. That bad decision you make last second and like, damn, did we really just do that? Oh man, who just announced it. You're like, damn, dude, you're always not gonna retract it.
Yeah.
But like Ben's, like I think I saw an article with 2MB that we've always they welcome Simmons back, but he's the one who just doesn't want to come back. And as a business sense, right now I would even trade for Dame. For Simmons right now, even knowing that Dame is not coming back, I look at the money and I think it's either that or Westbrook.
Wait.
And
Sorry, is Dame injured? Sorry.
Yeah, he might be out for the rest of the season.
Okay, I agree with Thabo actually, because even if they do trade for Dame to the Sixers are doing just fine. And then knowing that Dame, and then knowing Dame is gonna be with them next year, I mean that's a big W. Man, that would be dope.
A very rash decision that the Sixers can make is trading Simmons for Wall. Simmons to Houston.
No, man, not Wall.
No. That would be the rash decision. Reason being is they'd rather have a player that's active instead of a player that's not active.
No, but not Wall.
No, guys. Like Wall.
I get you.
That's what we think.
With Wall, guys, I think with Wall, it's the money, dude. Hey, this guy is on crazy.
He's on mad money. He's a super max.
Simmons it's like 31, bruh.
Yeah,
31.
It's 30 plus though.
30 plus though. Whereas Wall is 44.
Wall can take a cut. In his case,
has to take a cut.
Yeah,
he would take a cut just to play because he's getting paid for how long? He wasn't playing up for 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years.
Since day one, he signed his max contract. Wall has been sitting out. He got injured in the same month when he signed his max contract and never played. But still sitting out.
So, I think the Wall was gone for 3 years. Ne? Was it 2 years or 3 years? Like he was just not playing.
Now, probably.
Yeah,
dude, it's just crazy, man. What a crazy story, bro. But not Wall. I don't really want him at 6.
4 years, 5 years.
It's a super max, so it's 6 years.
Yeah,
he got a super max as a Wizard, I think.
Snap.
Crazy, nice.
Man.
No. True, dog. Like, hey, Wall is just on crazy money, It's just so crazy, man. And I feel like now a lot of teams, man, will be willing to do that, to just trade for homeboy. It's like even with the Westbrook situation, man, like that's the reason why with the Lakers, it's very tough for them at this present moment, bruh. John Wall is the third highest paid player, guys. Third highest. Let me show you my
That's what we call a rash decision from a rash decision
insane, dude.
Out of it. You can't just trade everybody same time. It's hard and go. Capella, you've gone already. Like Westbrook, we just took you, but hey, we're just letting you go. If Westbrook stayed in the Rockets right now and he played with these young cats, I think he would be fine. He would be a leader. He wants to be a leader, then let him lead the young boys. Right now, the Rockets are lacking leadership. Eric Gordon is the MVP for the Rockets right now in the season. He's the one who's doing his thing.
Big time. So as you can see, Wall is on 44.3.
This list is nuts, bro. Like when I think about some of the people on this list, it's nuts, bro.
Tobias
Harris. I will never stop coming for Tobias Harris, dog. This is madness, dog. This is mad, bro.
Yeah, it really is.
Man,
it really
but
is.
John Wall at number 3 is just insane to me. Like, just the thought of that is just crazy to me, dude.
It really
is. This man has not done much, bro.
He hasn't, bro.
Crazy.
Like, for him to warrant that amount of money, I don't know why. Or maybe the franchise were just so desperate in, Pella Washington.
At the time, the time he was like the hope, and he was dope as well. So
he was really dope.
Doesn't these two 8 and 9, Paul George and Kawhi's contract end this season?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
as
so.
well.
Yeah, you're right. Actually.
Yeah,
I didn't...
you are right. Yeah,
Those
you
are
are
also
right.
fraudsters right now. They're one layer, two layer.
Kawhi. Kawhi's a fraudster, actually. Low key.
Kawhi. Dude.
At least George is out here. At least George is out here trying to work for his money. Kawhi is just like, I don't feel like it today.
Why? I know. He's gonna sign probably another one. He's probably gonna sign like 60, or maybe 80, or maybe 100, 50 for 2 years.
Bro.
Yeah. Hey, but look, Kawhi, there's no loyalty on his end, bro. Like I feel like he should have just stayed in Toronto, bro. Like personally, he
just chilled in there.
Yeah, he would have like been he would have had a statue pretty much. Like he would have like been like the face of the franchise. You know, when you pick all-star teams on 2K, he would have been the first person that appears. You know, he would have like cemented a really strong legacy. Like for instance with Giannis, you know Giannis's legacy at the Bucks, bro.
It's already like goated. Yeah.
It's goated, you know. I feel like if Kawhi stayed there, because even with the Raptors, they really had a strong team, you know. They really had a strong team, you know.
And they had a good morale. They could have fought for another one.
And even their coach, Nick Nurse, bro. Nick Nurse is also a very good coach. I rate Nurse, bro. Like I think he's solid from a tactical standpoint, you know. But yeah, no, gents. Moving on to the next topic, you know. It has to do with all-stars, guys. You know, I just want us to have a quick, you know, look at the dunk contest, 3-point contest, as well as the skills challenge. You know, so for the dunk contest, personally, I just don't like how guys like your Westbrooks of this world, guys like your LeBrons of this world, they don't wanna, you know, who just guy won, just
you know, like
have it in them, bro. I won't lie to you. Those guys, LeBron just doesn't have it in him to win a dunk contest. Just look at who
you don't think so?
No, guys, look at who he would have been. Look at who he would have been challenging. Just to say when LeBron was at his peak, peak. Let's say 2015 to now. Who he was gonna be facing off was Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, bro. And I know Mzimba he's fine with everything else. Maybe skills contest, but not dunk contest.
I think it's too late for LeBron to do the dunk contest. Maybe earlier in his prime, he could have been. You know, like because he was in his younger days. Because I mean, he was crazy in his younger days. Yeah, now it's too late. I agree that it's too late now. I mean, he's a bit old.
Yeah,
it could be unsafe, even really. Not jokes aside.
Yeah, really good risk an injury there.
You know what I'm saying?
Because even you know Giannis also did enter the dunk contest in his rookie season, but he was so awful. He was so bad, bro. He was
shame, man.
You know,
but like there's been a lot of guys who are whack. I think Drummond even once did a dunk contest. Back in the day, and it was also just terrible. It happens,
terrible,
you know.
And then I mean, personally, Miles Bridges, bro, like that guy needs to enter.
Oh yeah, I mean he's pretty. Ant-Man should have been also, man. That nigga can fly, bro. Like,
you see what I'm saying, dog? Like, because these guys, bro, like your opinions. Who do you think will win this
So for me, just because of hype, Obi Toppin might take it because he's very hyped up dunker. We even in college he was known he just liked to slam the ball. Even at the Knicks, he dunks a lot. You want Toscano, don't know much about him. Cole Anthony, I don't know. I don't see him dunk much, but also I don't care for Orlando, so I don't know. I've seen Jalen Green dunk. He's a beast at dunking, but just Obi for me is the most hyped dunker, and he plays for the Knicks, you know. So Obi must take it. Obi must win it, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then that's how.
This is tough, man. This is tough. I know for a fact, Jalen Green and Obi in the final, standard, guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I like Obi. I was leaning towards Menzies choice, but I feel like Jalen Green is just going to be more creative than Obi.
Yeah.
It's just going to be. It's just going to because of his
and
flexibility
and he seems to jump higher. He seems to have higher hops than Obi. The man can jump.
Well, he's going to have that hang time of being able to do something crazy, maybe spin it, you know. And Obi and he's just more of a direct player. Like I can dunk hang time. I have a long wingspan, but I'm gonna go with Jalen Green. Me.
Yeah. I know.
Might take
no
it.
doubt. All right, cool. Let's move on to
but sorry, just for the sake of entertainment, which is what X is alluding to, that these players are getting acting a little too fresh. Ant-Man should have been here easily, bro.
You know,
they should even like demand it of him, like, dog, you're a young boy, just go dunk. You know what I mean? Entertain the people, but it's just gonna be a bit underwhelming.
Sorry. I think to make it more fun, I think the NBA players should be the ones voting for the dunk contest.
That's actually that would be dope.
That would be dope.
Just Bonilla dunk top 100.
Yeah,
we know who.
Yes.
Guys, top guys, top 5. Unfortunately, if you're injured, then you have to replace. No different from the All-Star, but only NBA players to vote.
Yes, that would work so well, actually, man.
Yeah, no, that's true, Tabo. I fully agree with you, man. Like, hopefully they're watching, and of course, put us on as far as what you've said. And then 3-point contest. I like the 3-point one because a lot of this league is filled with shooters, bro. But hey, man,
I just want to see this.
Yeah, should I zoom in or?
I don't know about Cats, but everybody else is dope, actually, because. Luke Kennard he had a bit of a moment recently. Levine, McCollum, Paddy. Yeah, this is dope except Cats. I don't know why Cats there, but everyone else is pretty decent and quite dope at shooting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Who else would you replace though? Cats.
Yeah.
The usual. I maybe replace him with the usual suspects, man. Like, I don't know, Joe Harris, Klay Thompson. Injury. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of but I'd replace him with the usual suspect. You know,
it's like Clay.
Those guys. But I think it's gonna go to Trae Young, and then dark horse, maybe Luke Kennard as a dark horse, like surprise everyone. But Trae Young might.
Dog, Patty Mills means it.
Patty's on fire.
You don't rate Patty. No, I rate Patty. I rate Patty. Like,
Patty's showing up, bro.
Contest, it's hard to say who's gonna win, bro. Like, it's
this is the most entertaining, in my opinion, out of all the contests. Because these forward shooters, bro. And even if you act fresh, you can be easily replaced with anyone because there's so many dope shooters in the league.
Yeah. This is gonna be hard. I'll be lying to you if I say I have a straight up winner. I don't even think we will win it.
But if you had to choose one,
top 3,
bro. Yeah.
Top 3. Trae definitely in there. I see. I see Zach Levine.
Yep.
Definitely in there. McCollum, I know he's a shooter that's not a spot up shooter, so I'm not gonna give him that. But I feel like Patty Mills or Fred VanVleet, one of those two guys. Will be the top 3. Unfortunately,
I see it.
Yeah, and then when I mean your top 3, you said Trae,
Patty Mills, and then I'm gambling, obviously, dark horse Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't shoot much. He doesn't seem to play much, but he shoots well. So he's just a dark horse. I'm just taking a risk with him, obviously.
All right.
Yeah.
I say personally, my dark horse would be Desmond Bain from the Grizzlies. I think I spoke about him once.
You did.
Yeah.
He's nice. As I said, he's similar to Clay, especially in the question. Especially he's nice in the corners. I think that's where he'll get most of his baskets in. But he'll be my dark horse out of everyone here.
Yeah. I know. Cool.
Is Bain is a rookie or is it his second year?
I think he's a rookie.
He's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie.
I think he's a rookie. Actually, I'll be lying to you.
Cool.
Yeah, let me just quickly check for you here, Menzi Dog, just for us to be sure. So it's Desmond Bain.
Because I saw he had a thing with LeBron a few weeks, like a week ago or something.
Yeah.
He had a little clash with him there.
Actually, he was drafted in 2020, bro. Yeah, he was
So
drafted
it's
in
his second year.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. Yeah, and
has he been playing since 2020, nah?
Yeah, and was third. Yeah, it was 30th. Yeah, 30th.
Oh, 30th pick.
Yeah, first round.
Damn.
Yeah, 30th.
That was a nice pickup.
Yeah. And he's 6'5", so damn, he's quite tall. He's quite tall. He's quite a big guard. Okay, so we'll move on to the next contest, the last one rather. The skills challenge. I'm not too sure if you guys really watch the skills challenge because for me,
I don't watch this. I'm gonna keep it honest, man. I've never rated it. I don't really care for the skills challenge. It just seems very childish. Like it just seems like an obstacle course. Like,
like it's what is that thing? Is it Wipeout? Yeah, Wipeout.
It just feels like it's for the fans. It doesn't seem like something where people are like, the stakes is high, But
yeah,
I mean,
this is normally won by guards, bro. Guards normally do well in the skills challenge, eh?
I see. Why is it split in three? Is it like a three teams of three?
Yeah, so I'm not too sure what's the format this year, but there's the Cavs, then there's the Antetokounmpos, and then there's the Rooks.
Wait, man, who's Alex, bro?
Hey,
is it the firstborn?
Yeah. I think it's the. No, not the firstborn.
It's
not the firstborn.
It's the secondborn.
I think it's the secondborn, yeah.
Because I think Thanasis is. No, Thanasis is older. Thanasis is older.
No, this dude is 20, bro. He's 20 years old. He plays in the G League.
Okay.
He's probably the youngest, eh? Because I think
the one is in Greece. But guys, there's another Antetokounmpo brother in high school, bro. By 5, yeah, bro. There's 5 of them, bro. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But the Rooks are taking this, though.
Yeah.
I'm straight up calling it now in the head. The rookies are taking. These 3 rookies are nice. All of them.
They are nice. They are 100%.
Symbols, you can't trust Tianis, first of all. Tianis looks like
my boy.
Like he's on drugs, bro. Like he can't control his body.
Thanasis is just a hype man, bro.
Yeah.
He's a morale guy. He comes and he brings the morale up, bro. I don't know this guy.
He's the kind of change room who has the nice music, bro. Like
he got the aux. That's it.
The aux. Yeah, he's there to just keep the energy, man. And
waiting for that 20-point game.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes is hot right now. So yeah.
Guys, this Josh Giddey kid. Have you guys watched this Josh Giddey kid from Australia?
Yep. Yeah, I watched him.
I have. Yeah.
He also holds the record, youngest to get a triple-double.
Yeah.
Took out LaMelo.
Yeah, I took out LaMelo, man. So it's gonna be okay. I won't say this is gonna be interesting because I also won't lie to you guys. I had the skills challenge, man.
I don't know about all that, man.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Yeah. And then in closing, Tabo, bro, like let's talk about today's game, guys. I mean, the Lakers. Actually, let's start off with the Celtics. I mean, the team that is rising right now. We're on a unbeaten run at the moment. We just
how many games
under the rug. I'm not too sure, but it's been a minute since the Celtics have won like this constantly, man. It's just been a surprise that they're playing so well out of the blue, man. Because I mean, we've been hot and cold, but of late, man, we just piping niggas, man. Like
6 games.
Yeah, it's a 6-game, means 6-game winning streak. I'm not too sure if Tabo's team has achieved that this season, but that's a topic of conversation for another day. But
like first of all, bro, it just shows what anything is possible. Like anything is possible. The fact that the Celtics if my Lakers right now go on a 6-game winning streak right now, where are they?
They most probably, because the West is not as competitive as it used to. So most probably they'll be
what team plays in the weakest conference, bro? Don't even tell me about
conference ain't weak this season.
LeBron James, bro.
No, bro. The East is strengthened, bro. The East is strengthened. It's just West with the Suns and Golden State Warriors and even Jazz team, bro. The Timberwolves, man. No, not Timberwolves. What is this?
No, the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, rather. Sorry, it's because they've got similar. They blue, of course, yeah. But yeah, man, like those three teams have been, huge surprise as far as the rankings are concerned. But yeah, man, fine. We'll just close off with the Lakers. I'm sure a lot of us were just surprised at how what.
Why are we gonna close up the Lakers, bro?
Yeah, because the Lakers are like they you get retweets when you talk about the Lakers, bro. Your team
come on, bro. Detroit or something, bro. Something. Why can't we close off about Detroit? Close off about the Cavs.
The Lakers, they're the biggest franchise, Angiti. They're the biggest franchise, in basketball. I mean, in my opinion. Okay, maybe. Yeah, they are. They're the most well-known. I mean, even if Fungana sXizie, everyone knows what the Lakers uniform looks like.
I appreciate that I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
I appreciate
it's true. It's true. It's pretty much like Man United. Everyone knows who Man United are. Doesn't mean that they are a superstar team that they used to, but everyone knows who Man United are, And yeah, like I'm not sure if you watched the game this morning, Tabo. Like I just wanted to hear your thoughts, man. Like, are you okay? Do you need a hug?
Well, like what more can I expect from the Lakers right now? Like, I'm not expecting so much. Don't get it wrong. I'm not expecting so much from them. I think you sent me a video. The big three have played 17 games together. I'm not gonna expect those guys. It's like me expecting Kawhi and Paul George now to come through now and take the Clippers all the way to the promised land. First of all, it's not even a three. Okay, let's not even lie. Westbrook is not even a top 50 player right now at this moment as we speak. He's not a top 50 player. So, dude, Lakers, you win some, you lose some. I'm just hoping that they do not go into a play-in tournament because I cannot afford to play number 1 and number 2 first round. Yeah, I'm willing to play number 3. I'm willing to play anyone else, but I cannot play number 1 and number 2 immediately after playing the playoffs, and where there's a possibility that I could be playing 2 games extra, or 1 game extra, or 2 games extra than the guys who already qualified. The old guys won't make it. Like in my playoffs, it's all about Lakers. It's going to be about managing time, getting the right substitutes at the right time, giving the right players the right minutes, the matchup, specifically the matchup and the defense that they're going to play. They have to play, I believe they have to do what the Miami did to them when they won the championship. Go play a fucking zone. Stop trying to match up this thing of I used to be a superstar. You play a zone, bro. The only person who should be playing a man-to-man is Malik Monk, THT, because they're the youngest in the team. If we even do get none back in the season and we see how he is, maybe, which I 100%, I doubt that we're going to get him back. But those are the only 2 players actually play man-to-man against these fast guys. But these guys are lazy on defense. It's ridiculous in meltdown here, Lakers. No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They need to be able to balance it. One moment you play a man-to-man, you need to be able to switch it up to a zone. Don't even play a zone man-to-man. Stick inside the key and just follow your man wherever it is and play the help defense. But you cannot expect all of these guys to play for 38 minutes, 35 minutes, man-to-man.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've seen it. They've blown 20 points gaps. You're leading 20 points end of the quarter, but you're still going to lose the game. At some point, come on, bro. This is the NBA. You guys are getting paid $44 million for you to not have 5 turnovers professionally. You're averaging 5 turnovers as a professional baller and you're the third highest paid player, second highest paid player in the NBA. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I think the Lakers, bro, I thought we can give him a chance. And I always say, man, like, you can only determine it until the All-Star season. You have to determine before All-Star weekend. And I think we called this earlier on. I said it was too early to start talking about the trade. But now is the right time. It's the only time.
Yeah. Before it's too late. Huh?
If you don't do it, guys, Lakers have zero chance of winning this thing. Yeah. Like I think the only thing we can hope for, as I said, is Westbrook has his regular season in the playoffs. His standard regular season that we are used to, where he can average like triple-double 7 games in a row. If need to be.
Yeah,
but not a triple-double, which I'm a 10 over 10 that corner. Meanwhile, you still it's pointless, guys. Efficiency. Players forget about efficiency. Are you contributing in the team? That's why you get green. Fuck. Who would have ever thought someone who's averaging 6 points or 8 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists will ever make an all-star team?
Yeah.
Standard, Jay. Basically, into green all-star team. We all know about it.
Yeah.
But
I know that's true. That's true, man. I know, man.
I agree, man.
Yeah. Do you want to add anything, Menzi, before?
I agree with Thabo. They lost to the Knicks, nah? Like.
Yeah. No. They beat the Knicks. They won in overtime.
They beat
LeBron,
the Knicks.
LeBron.
The controversy was Westbrook obviously not showing up.
Yeah, in overtime. Yeah.
In overtime, and then obviously AD is showing up of recent past 5 games now.
Yeah. But AD is a quality player. It's just
when AD is healthy, he's a killer. Obviously, like we've seen that.
He's a killer, man.
But I agree, man, because the plan was for all 3 of them to be showing up, and then us talking about a final where they can take it. But now we're not even talking about them touching finals. So Westbrook is the plan failed in a sense, you know.
Yeah.
Unless Westbrook miraculously just becomes a monster again, which is it's. I don't think people should hold their breath, not because he can't do it, but it's just too much of a risk. Rather just say, cut your losses. Let's try. Let's see what we can salvage before the playoffs begin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do agree with Thabo in that.
You can get like 2 players, at least 2 high decent players for Westbrook, guys. Let's try even 3.
Yeah.
For Westbrook.
You could. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I don't know, gents. Then let's end it there, guys. This was a very fun show. Thank you so much for availing yourselves, guys. Hopefully we get a surprise trade where maybe a big player moves, just to make things more interesting for the rest of the season. But yeah, gents, thank you for availing yourself. This is the Post Up.
Peace, bro. Thank you.
Peace. It's a pleasure.